Hi, it's Angela here again, and today I want to talk to you about a topic that has been coming up quite a lot lately. We're going to be diving into the connection between financial well-being and mental health. So if you've ever felt overwhelmed by financial stress or uncertain about your future, then you're not alone, because it happens to the best of us. And these feelings can have a significant impact on your mental health. But there is good news, it's not all bad. By understanding the connection, you can then take steps to regain control of your finances and improve both your financial and emotional well-being in the process. So let's get into it. So, have you ever found yourself lying awake at night with your mind racing, with worries about unpaid bills, about debt, or simply just making ends meet as well? So maybe you've experienced moments of anxiety, the thought of checking your bank balance, and financial stress is more common than you might actually think. So I know when I've been going through times like this, it feels very lonely, and it's not something you'd like to admit to, and it's not something that you can necessarily openly talk about with your friends and family in some cases as well. And it also can manifest in many different ways. So you can make you really irritable, it can give you mood swings, and obviously the people around you, if you don't tell them, don't actually know why you're behaving the way you are. And it could just be even in the fact that you could have a really good job, could have a debt that's built up over time. And it can manifest in sort of chronic anxiety as well, or even depression, which it can lead on to. But here's the thing. The real problem isn't just the lack of money or financial resources. It's how the financial stress affects your mental well-being. So when money worries start to consume your thoughts, it can lead to a cycle of stress and anxiety that is really difficult to break. And I know that to obviously get yourself out of this kind of stressful situation, you need to have a clear head to be able to work on a solution. And it's very much easier said than done, particularly if you're in this situation at the moment. And this doesn't just impact your mood, it can impact your relationship with your children, it can impact your relationship with your friends, your family, and your job as well. Also, it just takes over the overall quality of your life too, in some circumstances. So most people don't realise just how deeply financial and mental health are when they're combined. So while it's common to seek help and address the financial side of things, like with budgeting or seeking financial advice, the mental aspect is often overlooked. And I know I commented, there was a Facebook group and there was somebody commenting on there that they were struggling. It was an anonymous post and they were commenting saying that they needed help. They needed, I don't know if it was food. I can't remember exactly what it was, like possibly the food bank was shut and they needed some help with food. Now I commented on there saying, look, if you need any help with mental health, then please give me a shout, I will help you. Free of charge, I'll just help you because I know that your mental health suffers as well. And I got a few comments back on the post just saying they're asking for food, not like hypnotherapy. And I'm like, you don't get it. This, a lot of the time, it can lead to either the reason why you're in financial trouble is because of mental health issues, or your financial trouble leads to mental health issues. So there's an abundance of things that can actually affect this, and they're intertwined. And a lot of people don't actually realise that. So it's just getting to the point that the mental health aspect of this is often overlooked. Did you know as well that chronic financial stress can lead to symptoms of anxiety and depression? Or that managing your mental health can actually improve your finances as well. So it improves your financial decision making. So if you're suffering from depression, you might not make the best decisions when it comes to finances, or you might not even realise, or you might be spending to try and make yourself happy. That's another sort of form of addiction for finances. So by understanding and addressing this connection that I'm talking about, you can take control of both your finances and your mental health as well. If financial stress is left unchecked, it can spiral into more severe mental health issues as well. So leading to chronic anxiety, depression, and even physical health problems as well. We all know the mind-body connection by now. And you may also find yourself making impulsive financial decisions, like I've said, just to try and make yourself feel better, which generally worsen your situation. Which if you're watching this video is probably the case as well. So the longer you wait to address these issues, the harder it becomes to break the cycle. But by taking action now, you can reduce stress and improve your mental well-being and start making more empowered financial decisions. So it's kind of chicken and egg. You could end up being in debt, which is in turn making your mental health worse. And then obviously if you are depressed, then you may be getting yourself in debt. So it's all intertwined. So what can you do to break this cycle? So if you start by incorporating stress management techniques into your daily routine. So mindfulness and meditation can help you gain control of your mind, making it easier to manage stress so that you then don't make any poor decisions when it comes to your finances. And this is in all aspects of life as well. So regular exercise, a balanced diet, these are all pillars of your health that if you have in the right place can really just strengthen and help you with making better decisions, because let's face it, being in financial stress is from making bad decisions, or from making bad decisions the majority of the time, or things that are out of your control, and that if you are in the right mental state, you are then in a better place to be able to put them back into control and then get control over your finances and your mental health too. So create a budget for your finances as well. You can get, there's plenty of videos out there on how to do this. Track your expenses and seek financial advice if needed as well. I'm not a financial advisor. So remember, it's not just about managing the money side of things, but by managing how you feel about money as well. So financial well-being and mental health, they're just deeply, deeply connected. So acknowledging this link and taking steps to address both of the areas as I've mentioned, you can improve your overall quality of life. So it might not happen overnight, but it can, by working on your mental health and working on your financial health, eventually when you bring those two things together, it can really improve your overall quality of life. So remember, it's okay to seek help as well, and you might not feel comfortable with talking to family and talking to friends about this, but there is plenty of support out there. So using some of the strategies I've said, using hypnotherapy, using meditation, you can find guided meditation online, and just look into either mental health professionals. You don't have to face it alone. There's definitely plenty of help out there for you. And I can speak from experience that burying your head in the sand is not one of them. But reaching out for help, and if you can't ask your family and if you can't ask your friends, then seek professional help. But really, really look at your mental health as well, and make sure that you work on that, because it's imperative that the two are linked together. And by sorting one out, you then help with the other one. So I hope this video has helped. It's something that I have struggled with. So I'm not sitting here preaching, saying, oh, you need to work on this, you need to work on that. But if you work on both together at the same time, I can assure you that things are never as bad as you think they are, and they can be sorted out. So don't lose hope. So a lot of the issues that you may keep inside, but actually speaking to somebody about it can even just saying things out loud to somebody else can actually help you in the first place to be able to start moving towards driving change. And please take control of your financial and mental health today. And thank you very much for watching.